Throughout history, humans have sought ways to express their individuality, status, and beauty. One of the most fascinating aspects of this expression is through jewelry, which has served as a universal language of adornment and identity. But how far back does this tradition go? Remarkably, some of the oldest jewelry ever discovered dates back more than 100,000 years, offering a glimpse into the creative minds and cultural practices of our ancient ancestors. A glimmer of the past, the discovery of ancient beads. In 2004, archaeologists unearthed what is considered the world's oldest known jewelry at the Blombos Cave in South Africa. These artifacts, small perforated shells known as Necarius crausinus, were carefully shaped, polished, and strung together to form necklaces or bracelets. Radiocarbon dating revealed that these beads were created approximately 75,000 to 100,000 years ago, predating any written language or advanced tools. What makes this discovery so extraordinary is the intention behind it. These beads weren't merely functional. They were symbolic. Researchers believe they were used to signify social status, group identity, or even as a form of early communication. This finding challenges a notion that complex symbolic thought emerged only with more recent human civilizations. Symbolism beyond survival. Why did ancient humans, struggling to survive in harsh environments, invest time and effort into creating jewelry? The answer lies in the human need for connection and expression. Jewelry served as a means to convey stories, beliefs, and aspirations. For example, the Necarius shell beads found in Morocco, dating back 82,000 years, show signs of wear, suggesting they were strung together and worn for long periods. This wear and tear indicates not just adornment, but also an emotional attachment. Perhaps these beads represented a loved one, a rite of passage, or a shared cultural tradition. Beauty in unexpected materials. Ancient jewelry wasn't limited to shells. Other materials, such as bones, teeth, stones, and even feathers, were fashioned into adornments. In modern-day Turkey, archaeologists discovered intricately carved obsidian bracelets from around 9,000 BC. The craftsmanship required to shape and polish volcanic glass into wearable art highlights the advanced skills of early artisans. Similarly, in Europe, the famed Lion Man figurine of ivory from 40,000 years ago hints at how ancient humans valued aesthetic and symbolic creations. Though not jewelry in itself, this artifact suggests that humans of that era already possessed a keen eye for artistry and representation. Real-life example, the Sungir burial. One of the most remarkable examples of ancient jewelry comes from the Sungir archaeological site in Russia. This Upper Paleolithic site, dating back 34,000 years, revealed a burial of 2 children adorned with thousands of meticulously crafted ivory beads, bracelets, and pendants. The labor required to create such intricate pieces was staggering, with each bead taking up to 45 minutes to carve, polish, and drill. The presence of these elaborate adornments in a burial site underscores their significance. These children were not merely interred but honored, perhaps as part of a ritual that reflected their social status or spiritual beliefs. This discovery is a poignant reminder of how deeply rooted our desire for beauty and symbolism is in the human experience. The cultural evolution of jewelry. As humans evolved and migrated, so did their jewelry. Each culture brought its unique flair to adornment, influenced by available materials, climate, and societal values. In ancient Mesopotamia, gold and lapis lazuli were favored materials, often used to craft intricate headdresses and necklaces for royalty. The ancient Egyptians, on the other hand, used jewelry to signify power and divine protection. Scarab amulets, ankhs, and elaborate collars made of gold and semi-precious stones were not just decorative but deeply spiritual. In the Americas, the indigenous peoples of Peru and Mesoamerica created breathtaking adornments from turquoise, jade, and obsidian. These pieces often carried religious or ceremonial significance, bridging the material and spiritual worlds. Jewelry as a form of communication. Jewelry has always been more than mere decoration. It's a form of communication, a way to express love, loyalty, or defiance. Consider the story of a modern-day Maasai woman in Kenya, whose beaded necklace tells a story of her family, tribe, and life achievements. The colors and patterns are not random. They are deliberate, carrying messages that only those within the culture can fully decode. This symbolic use of jewelry is a direct link to our ancestors. Whether it was shells strung together in Blombos Cave or gold earrings worn by Mesopotamian queens, jewelry has always spoken a language that transcends words. Lessons from the past. The history of the world's oldest jewelry teaches us profound lessons about humanity. First, it reminds us that the desire for beauty and self-expression is universal and timeless. No matter how challenging life may have been for early humans, they found ways to create something meaningful, something beautiful. Second, ancient jewelry highlights the importance of community and connection. These adornments were not created in isolation, but as part of a shared cultural experience. They were tokens of love, markers of identity, and symbols of belonging. Finally, the craftsmanship of ancient jewelry inspires us to appreciate the skill and creativity of our ancestors. In a world without modern tools or technology, they achieve feats of artistry that continue to captivate us today, bringing ancient beauty into the modern world. Today, jewelry continues to evolve, drawing inspiration from the past while embracing modern innovation. Designers often look to ancient techniques and materials, such as hammered gold or natural stones, to create timeless pieces. The enduring appeal of jewelry lies in its ability to tell stories and connect us to our roots. Take, for instance, the resurgence of handmade and sustainable jewelry. Artisans are turning to natural materials like shells, stones, and recycled metals, echoing the practices of our ancestors. These modern creations carry the same spirit of individuality and symbolism that defined ancient adornments. A universal legacy. The discovery of the world's oldest jewelry is more than an archaeological milestone. It's a testament to the enduring power of human creativity. From the shell beads of Blombos Cave to the ivory pendants of Sungir, these artifacts remind us that beauty, expression, and connection are intrinsic to the human experience. As we adorn ourselves with jewelry today, we continue a tradition that spans tens of thousands of years. Each piece we wear carries a story, a memory, or a message, just as it did for our ancient ancestors. In this way, jewelry becomes more than an accessory. It becomes a bridge connecting us to the past and guiding us into the future. So the next time you fasten a necklace, slip on a ring, or admire a bracelet, remember, you are part of an unbroken chain of human expression, a lineage of beauty that stretches back to the very dawn of our species.